A haunted house. A creepy doll. The last surviving girl running down a dark hallway. We've seen it all before. Horror loses its power the moment it becomes predictable. So the question is, how do you write horror that feels new? In horror writing, clichés are overused ideas that have lost their ability to surprise the audience. Take the haunted house, for example. Strange noises, ghostly shadows, doors opening on their own. It once terrified audiences, but after seeing it hundreds of times, the fear fades. The same goes for possessed dolls or predictable survivors. When readers know exactly what will happen next, the horror disappears. Real horror comes from the unknown, from situations that feel unfamiliar, unsettling, and unpredictable. When a story breaks away from predictable tropes, it forces the reader to confront something new. The most powerful horror doesn't just scare, it makes us question reality, society, and ourselves. One of the easiest ways to avoid clichés is by creating complex characters. Instead of a fearless hero, create someone flawed, someone afraid, someone struggling with personal demons. And your villain shouldn't just be evil, give them motives, tragedy, humanity. Sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we understand. Horror doesn't have to happen in a haunted house. Imagine an abandoned amusement park, once full of laughter, now silent. Or a normal apartment building where people disappear without explanation. Sometimes the most disturbing horror hides in ordinary places. Great horror stories often begin with personal fear. Loss, isolation, being forgotten. You can also draw inspiration from real-world events. Reality often contains horrors more unsettling than fiction. The most effective horror doesn't show everything. Instead, it suggests. A shadow moving where nothing should move. A narrator who might be lying. A symbol hiding a deeper meaning. When the reader fills in the blanks with their imagination, the fear becomes personal. The best horror stories are not just about monsters. They're about human experiences, isolation, grief, the fear that nothing truly matters. These themes make horror feel real. One of the most powerful tools in horror writing is subversion. The final girl becomes the villain. The monster is actually the victim. The safe place is the most dangerous. When readers can't predict the story, tension grows. Avoiding clichés doesn't mean avoiding horror traditions. It means reinventing them. Use your fears, your experiences, your imagination, because the most terrifying stories are the ones that feel like they could be real. If you enjoy horror writing and dark storytelling, subscribe for more.